Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 best budget cards currently available in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. When I say budget, I mean cards you can buy on the auction house for less than 50,000 MT. That is the parameter that I am using for this video, and there are definitely some new cards on this list since the last time I made it. I will say I'm really hoping that All-Star is going to drop, like, it's going to improve pack odds and drop enough new cards where, and like really good cards as well, where it crashes the market on these budget cards and really makes, like, the next time I do this list in a few weeks, a really souped up list. But we do have a lot of good options on this list, a lot of good budget cards and stuff. So with that being said, without further ado, we should probably hop right into it. And number 10, going to start off with Maxim Raynaud, who is the 7'1" pick and pop big. I wish he was a little faster. Obviously, it would be nice if he was a little better defensively as well, like 86 interior, 82 block, 79 perimeter agility. Isn't anything insane, but he's got 90 rebounding, 85 three ball, half set shot specialist, really good jump shot. At 7'1", really nice jump shot, really good pick and pop big man. That is very valuable. And I think while the finishing, defense, all that type of stuff isn't like insane, he's not unbelievably athletic, anything like that. He's the guy who can hold his own on the court, and I think he does provide a lot offensively with that pick and pop jump shot. So for a cheap card, I think he is a nice option, and I don't mind him at number 10 at all. Number 9 is going to be AJ Mitchell. This AJ Mitchell card is 6'4" at the point guard position. He's a 6'6" wingspan, 92 speed, 89 3, 85 dunk, defensively pretty good. Half dead eye and set shot, really nice release. He's pretty well rounded badge wise. Obviously could use a couple defensive badges like on ball and movable paint patroller added, but overall he's pretty darn solid. He's got good speed. His shot is really nice, which is nice. And I'd say sigs wise, I mean, they're not anything particularly impressive as well, but the jumper's so solid. He's a good slasher, good defender, nice well-rounded option. He is a very solid card, and I really like his jump shot, which is obviously a big plus. So for that, I think that gets him number 9. That's why I got AJ at number 9 on this list. Number 8 is going to be Buzelis at 6'10". He's got the size, the small forward position that you were looking for. He's not what I would consider an uber elite defender, but he's a fine defender, pretty well rounded as well, which is good. 95 vert, 98 stamina, 95 dunk, and 88 three ball with a pretty smooth, pretty darn solid jumper. I mean, he's not easy to miss when you're open, honestly. His shot's super smooth and consistent. Wouldn't say it's like uber fast, but it's also not super slow either. And I mean, he holds his own defensively. He's pretty switchable. He's got a good jump shot, and he's got 95 dunk as well, which is also a nice thing to have. That pro step back is also really nice. Rest of sigs I wouldn't say are particularly insane or impressive or anything like that, but I like this Buzelis card, man. I think he's solid. I think he's a little underrated, and I think for 50,000 MT, he still does a lot of good things for sure. Number 7 is going to be Dillon Brooks, who is really nice. There just have been a lot of good budget shooting guards as of late. There's a couple other guys in this list that I low-key like a little more than him. I mean, if you're looking for defense, Brooks is probably your guy. 93, really good defender. He's a great catch and shoot shooter, great defender, and in theory, he's a very solid off the dribble option. But honestly, I mean, Kemba Escape Pro Dribble style is nice. He gets tired so fast. I just clicked on an ad on accident. He gets tired so fast that realistically, it's kind of tough to really shot create much with him. But the Kemba Escape can definitely be a nice plus as well. And with the defense he provides, he's still a very good card. You could probably argue Brooks a little higher if you value the defensive side of the court that much, because like I have another shooting guard coming up in just a second who definitely gives you more offensively, but not as good, maybe not as good defensively. So it's pretty debatable as to where you want to put Dillon Brooks. You could make an argument for him to still be a top 5 guy though if you wanted to. Number 6 is going to be Jordan Clarkson. This Jordan Clarkson card is 6'5" with 90 dunk. He's like a slightly better AJ Mitchell, I'd say. Now AJ's jumper is a little better than Jordan's is, but Jordan is probably, I mean, the rebounding is actually kind of nice. He's got 94 speed, 90 dunk, 88 three ball. He's a very nice shooter. His jumper's pretty good. I would say, again, I do think AJ's is a little better, but I think Jordan's is also very solid. Got Kobe Escape, which is nice. Got that Jordan Poole crossover, which is also nice. So a couple of stakes to actually work with as well, which is a little more than AJ provides, I'd say. I like this collection a lot. I think in terms of budget PG, he's probably the second best you can get. Really, really nice card, no doubt about it. Moving on to number 5, you got Omri Casspi. This is the other shooting guard I was talking about, that like Dillon Brooks versus Casspi is an interesting comparison, because obviously Caspi's 3 inches taller. He's not as fast, but he's a better shooter. He's as good, if not better, slashing wise. And then defensively, it's like he's 6'9" with good stats, but he is missing badges. It's kind of a weird card because you put handles for days, lightning launch, on ball menace, and movable enforcer, and like pick dodger on him, and he's still getting missing like an interceptor, a paint patroller, a challenger. But he's a 6'9" shooting guard who's got Trey Escape, Vince Carter drag back, a really good jump shot, and Obviously, he's pretty well-rounded. Like, he's not a bad defender. I think you could make the argument for Brooks over Casspi. You could make the argument for Casspi over Brooks. I really liked this Casspi card when I tried him out. I think he honestly plays better than his stats say. He's just one of those guys who, for the second year in a row, is really, really good in my team, and I think he deserves that number 5 spot on this list. Number 4 is going to go to Allan Houston. Speaking of shooting guards, we got another one right here. Actually, I'm putting Houston at 3. I'm pivoting. Larry Hughes is going to be my number 4. We'll come back to Allan Houston here in just a second. Larry Hughes, this card is really, really good besides one thing. The 69 interior, 59 strength, it's not ideal. And I will say that. I just think he has such a smooth release, such a good perimeter defender, all that type of stuff, that it kind of overlooks that a bit. He's also 6'5" with 6'8" wingspan, so he's got pretty good size. I know the lower interior can be a little annoying, but honestly, his shot is really, really nice. And I honestly like his defense on the perimeter a lot as well. Pro dribble style, Luka escape, nothing too insane with his SIGs. Overall, Luka dragback is nice, but overall I wouldn't say his SIGs are insane or anything, but I really like the perimeter defensive ability at the point guard position. I think his jumper's really, really good. I think him and Clarkson are pretty close, just like Casspi and Brooks are. This whole list, in all honesty, it's a lot of cards that are pretty close together, so it becomes a bit of opinion, to a certain extent at least, in terms of who goes where on this list. But I got Hughes at 4, I got Houston at 3, who's 6'6" with 6'9" wingspan. Not quite the size of Casspi, but he's as good of a shooter, if not even maybe arguably better. 85 dunk, good, well-rounded defender in his own right. And what I like about him, pro dribble style, Kyrie escape. So actually legitimately solid movement too. LaMelo crossover. Like, this card can actually put the ball on the floor a pretty good amount, which is really nice. Pro 2 fade makes his midi fades really nice, and I'd say his jump shot from 3 is also elite. He is really, really good, and again, all the shooting guards are close too. Houston, Casspi, Brooks. Depends what you want. If you want defense, maybe you go Brooks. You want shooting, you go Houston. You want a complete versatility in terms of size, shot creation, you might go Casspi. It just depends what you're looking for, but I really like Allan Houston. I was very impressed with him when I did gameplay with him. I think him at number 3 is completely fine. Excuse me. Number 2 is going to be Antoine Walker. 6'9" scorer. 7-foot wingspan, 93 3 ball, 85 standing, 87 speed and agility. Still not a bad defender. 90 strength, 95 stamina, 87 interior and perimeter, 87 agility as well. Obviously could use a couple of defensive badges added, things like interceptor, or on-ball minutes, pick dodger, and then I guess like interceptor, rebound chaser, stuff like that wouldn't hurt. But besides that, he's really, really complete, which is nice. He's a great finisher, he's a great shooter, and he's got some movement to him too. Tray escape and drag back. Really good release. You wouldn't think Bismarck Biyombo's jumper would be that great, but honestly, it's a really nice base, and Drogic upper is also really good. I think this card is really, really solid. I think he is definitely the best small forward on this list. I feel like he is a little bit above everyone else we've looked at, and I felt like he definitely deserved number 2. And then I think Walker Kessler definitely deserved number 1, just because a guy who can compete against the best bigs in the game is really, really valuable. And Walker Kessler at 7 foot with a big player build, 91 interior, 96 block, 92 rebounding, 90 standing. He gives me the inside stuff that I'm looking for on a big. And you might look at him and go, okay, 833 steal, that's going to kill the card, right? Honestly, in my opinion, it really doesn't. He's got enough stamina, 83 speed, 84 agility, 86 3-ball, smooth jumper. Yes, obviously adding things like slippery off ball, handles, or not even handles today, slippery off ball, break starter, lightning launch, on-ball menace, maybe either off-ball pest or limitless range for your last badge. You want to add those badges to him in order to really maximize what this card can do. But honestly, he's the guy who's 7 foot, looks as big as that, maybe even a little bigger. With great interior defense, great finishing ability, and enough athleticism, shooting ability as well to be a valuable big. I think he is overall the best budget card in my team right now. With that being said, this is my list. I know it's a little bit of an underwhelming list, but as of right now, the cards under 50K are still slightly underwhelming. So hopefully that changes here in the near future. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.